So think about this for a second. Somewhere out there right now, an 18-year-old is actually pulling in more revenue using a tightly integrated stack of AI tools than a mid-level software engineer with a full-time job. Crazy, right? And get this, no fancy degree, no background in coding, and absolutely zero venture capital. Just a laptop, a decent Wi-Fi connection, and knowing how to really leverage modern AI. We're literally watching a massive structural shift happen right under our noses, and it's completely rewriting the rules of solo entrepreneurship.
Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to map out exactly how artificial intelligence is minting a completely new class of solo entrepreneurs. We're diving deep into a fascinating source that breaks down how early adopters are moving way beyond just having AI write basic essays or generate funny images. They're actually architecting fully operational, highly scalable online businesses. The strategies we're about to unpack are the exact blueprints these operators are using to capture some truly unprecedented value in today's digital economy. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll unpack the new AI economy. Then look specifically at AI content businesses, AI-powered freelancing, AI automation agencies, and scalable AI products, before wrapping the whole thing up with what the source calls the execution gap. To really wrap our heads around the magnitude of what's happening right now, we kind of need to zoom out and look at the compounding speed of historical tech booms. In the 1990s, the internet boom laid down the infrastructure, right? Then the 2000s social media wave democratized audiences. The 2010s smartphone era literally put supercomputers in our pockets. And now, the 2020s AI economy is compounding faster than all of those combined. The source's core premise here is that the people recognizing this shift early aren't just using AI for tiny tweaks. They're actively building entire native AI businesses from the ground up. Think about what starting a business looked like just a few years ago. If you wanted to scale, you had to hire an absolute army of people. You needed copywriters, graphic designers, marketers, a whole customer support team. Today, that dynamic has completely flipped. AI agents can seamlessly handle the asynchronous workload across all of those different areas. For the first time in history, one single person can execute the workload of an entire mid-sized company. It's a total collapse of the traditional barriers to entry, which is exactly why modern entrepreneurs are able to move so incredibly fast. All right, let's get into the specifics. Opportunity number 1, AI content businesses. The digital creation space is seeing some massive disruption right now. Think about it. A solo creator can now put out highly polished, daily content without needing a fancy studio or a huge budget, because AI is accelerating the entire pipeline. It iterates on script frameworks, generates broadcast quality voiceovers, dynamically edits raw footage, and even A/B tests thumbnails to see what converts best. By radically speeding up production, these creators are literally outpublishing entire media teams. They're turning that rapid output into compounding views, which of course turns into ad revenue and sponsorships. Right now, speed of execution is the ultimate competitive moat. Moving right along to opportunity number 2, AI-powered freelancing. Every business out there fundamentally wants to do two things: save time or make money. That's it. Freelancers who get this are using AI to deliver complex marketing campaigns, automated email sequences, and highly optimized ad copy in just a fraction of the time it used to take. And the real magic here, it's asynchronous output. Because AI drastically lowers the time and effort it takes to produce these deliverables, freelancers can suddenly handle 3, maybe 4 times the number of clients all at once. It completely shatters that traditional ceiling of billable hours. Now, what's really interesting about this next concept is how it scales. Opportunity number 3, AI automation agencies. Let's walk through how this works, because this model capitalizes on a huge opportunity, solving high-friction, local problems with AI that basically costs nothing to run. Imagine a local dental clinic, right? They're dealing with hundreds of repetitive customer inquiries every week. Instead of paying a receptionist to field all those calls, an integrated AI agent instantly processes the inquiry, qualifies the lead, and books the appointment straight into their system. The business saves a ton of money on overhead, they capture more leads, and the person who built that automation, they lock in a really nice monthly retainer. It's just a brilliant, elegant solution for Main Street businesses.
And that brings us to opportunity number 4, selling AI products. This is a critical shift. We're moving from high-leverage services to infinitely scalable assets. The source highlights the profound impact of the no-code revolution here. You see, services still mean you're trading time for money, but products, you build it once and it can be sold thousands of times while you sleep. And the best part is, you no longer need to be a Silicon Valley software engineer to build something valuable.
People are using no-code platforms paired with AI to build really specific problem-solving software. Once the logic is built, it costs basically zero to replicate. It totally democratizes software creation.
But, of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Let's talk about the biggest mistake, the execution gap. I want you to really hear this quote from our source. Information isn't valuable anymore. Execution is. I mean, wow, that hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? We live in an era where everyone has access to enterprise-grade AI. The real advantage isn't just having the tool or spending hours testing the newest update. The true differentiator is actually deploying it. The people winning right now are the ones bridging the gap between theoretical knowledge and relentless, real-world execution. Looking at this from a macro level, the source projects that 5 years from now, we're going to look back at this exact moment the same way we look back at the launch of the App Store or the early days of the internet. It's a rare structural shift. And just like those past tech booms, the market will eventually mature, the window of massive opportunity will close, and the world is going to be divided into two camps. The people saying, I'm so glad I took action, and the people saying, man, I wish I started sooner. So the ultimate question is this: will you just watch the AI revolution happen, or are you going to become a part of it? You now have the blueprint of the new AI economy and the models driving it forward. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, start building.